back to Puff. Don't jump out of your seat.
Okay.
Because you've been killing shit for the last few pods. Anytime we get to the Puff segment, you be going crazy. Puff's attorney says that, well, before we get to that, there's a rumor going around that the baby oil is not baby oil.
Yeah, I heard that.
What is it?
That liquid, horny shit.
The shit to make your soul burn slow. Hey. They're saying it's some drugs.
Oh.
They're saying it's some type of drug in the baby oil.
Which Spanish flyback?
Which is why.
Yeah. Something that gets you loose, something that gets you a little.
Get that blood rushing.
Yeah.
The warming lube.
I was never in Spanish Fly gang.
Me either.
Me either.
Never.
I remember seeing, they used to have like ads in the fucking paper for that shit.
They used to have it in the
back in the day, in the back of the magazines.
They used to have it in the gas stations.
That too.
Whenever you go on the road.
In the bathroom. Yeah.
Y'all them gas station kings.
Everything they got.
Spanish Fly in the gas
Right next to the thing where you used to get your condoms on. Joe.
That's crazy. He going to the gas station for shit.
That's kind of crazy.
That's the sex store.
No gas.
That's the sex store.
That's the sex store for them. Yo, wait, so Puff's lawyer, who I get the same feeling from when I hear and watch him now. I get the same exact feeling. But his lawyer
he just taking the money.
Yeah.
He ain't really trying to get him off.
Nah, he said,
not at
when
all.
I saw a little clip of him saying, nah, he'd get, you know, everybody buys shit in bulk nowadays. I was like, all right.
He was like, yo, yeah,
I think he said he lived by like a bulk spot.
Let him go.
In this country to think that somehow sex is a bad thing, because if it was, there'd be no more people. I've been with him since 8 o'clock this morning, and it's about almost 3 o'clock now. He's just laser focused. He's engaged. He's helpful. He's confident. You know, we're going through our defense as we do every day, and his spirits are relatively good.
How do you explain the baby oil and the lube?
She just got that job. Shut up.
My thing is, why is that important?
What? The baby oil and the lube? What, she asked that?
Yo, the lawyer said that
Puff
Puff lives near a Costco's.
Yeah, that's what
and
he
he's
got.
got a big home,
But
so
then-
he's probably buying in bulk.
But you heard what happened after that. Costco came out and said, we don't sell baby oil. In none of our stores in the country, we don't sell baby oil.
I don't think I never.
That's interesting.
I don't think I never seen.
I would have never
went and
guessed
looked.
that.
I don't think I never seen none in there.
I've never seen none in there.
At word, I did.
It's in lotion.
BJ's.
I was in Costco yesterday. I don't think I seen no.
BJ's should have baby oil just by the name.
Yeah, Lord.
Yeah.
That's HJ's.
If they got BJ's,
They got H.
they got some baby oil somewhere. My question to y'all is, in the upcoming trial, if this thing does indeed go to trial, do y'all see Puff taking the stand like his lawyer is saying he will insist on doing?
Hell yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
He's a natural
Because
salesman.
That's one. And I think the only thing to combat some of the stories would be hearing it from his perspective.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all jokes aside, if we fly a chick out, she might say one thing, but then you could get up there and be like, nah, you did this, and remember when you did that, and then you did this, and you said that. Like, I think all of that stuff will add context.
And take me out your fly out example. I'm fucking locally. Flying that now no more. It's over for that. Gotta catch something right around the corner.
Your girl lives out of state.
That don't count.
Oh.
Why would that count?
Just saying. Gotcha.
Some of the other bitches.
Oh, my God.
Joe. You like that good argument.
He like it.
You do prepping for it.
You all right?
No, my girl understands that I just be saying shit to pod. Like, she gets it now. And when she don't, I'll hear about it, and that's it. So I try to lean on that because it's fun a little bit. Sorry. I wear it later. And I'll cop a plea later, too. I don't know if I tell you.
That's cool.
The audience ain't watching it. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. That was wrong. You're right. I shouldn't have said that.
Think about your feelings.
I
fucked up.
I blew it, babe.
I didn't even consider your feelings in what I was saying.
I wasn't even thinking. I wasn't even thinking.
Absolutely.
But we can't put toothpaste back in.
Tomorrow's a whole new tool.
Anyways, you hungry?
All right, now that we're here, shit was kind of funny, right?
Nah, come on. I ate with that one, though, right? I agree with everything everybody's saying, and he does take the stand, and everybody in every living room in the country is glued.
For sure. 1,000%.
That cross exam going to be, woo.
I mean, do we know for certain that the trial is going to be televised?
Yes.
If they go to trial?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
No, I'm serious.
Every network in America, including Court TV,
Trump's trial was not televised.
That's a political. That's a politician.
Different.
If he's the president of the United States.
If Young Doug is getting televised, then
okay, all right, okay.
OJ, that shit is mainstream must-see TV.
We gonna get an FX show out of this. We're gonna get all this shit.
We getting
we're getting the Netflix show.
I mean, we're getting 50's got the documentary coming, and then when Ryan fucking Murphy gets a hold of this shit for American Crime Story,
we got a documentary coming by the time this drops, and documentary will be out on Tubi.
Yeah, on Hulu.
Hulu
has one as well.
Quick,
oh wow.
Hulu has one as well.
HBO too on the
low. They not playing?
They've been doing them shits quick now.
Let me know once Olivia Benson gets a hold of this.
They definitely doing
Law and Order.
Yeah.
Law and Order is
definitely doing.
Man, they're gonna go get Laz Alonso to play Puff.
That's the wrong name. You get Laz Alonso.
It's so stupid.
That's crazy.
Forever, nigga.
Yo.
It's up. It's up to him. It's up, nigga.
I don't want to grow up. I think Laz Alonso could play Puff in Law and Order.
Oh, as the other because you can't make it exactly like that.
For sure.
Oh, now he'll body that.
Yeah, he'll kill that shit.
He'll body that.
All right, so they're telling us that Puff will. The lawyer is saying that Puff is anxious to take the stand. So let me modify my question for y'all. Mm-hmm. What effect do y'all think it has if he takes the stand and is the charming, prolific speaker that we've known him to be?
I don't think that matters.
I think it hurt him.
I think it does.
I think the facts are gonna matter more than how he presents them. I think that if he can give context to a bunch of the stuff and clear up, let's just say hypothetically he clears up 70% of the shit. He's guilty for some of the shit. We've already seen that. We already know that. But if he can paint a less gruesome picture, I think it bodes well for him.
I'm trying to figure out why you say he's a prolific
speaker.
Charismatic.
Charismatic is one thing, but when you go on a stand, you want people to relate and you want people to feel sympathetic.
Sympathy.
And that charisma might count against you.
That charisma is not, he doesn't give off sympathetic. He gives off arrogant, confident.
It could be both.
Okay.
Charisma could be both.
I know when I've heard him speak, a lot of times he's speaking more
in
with
most instances. Yeah.
So I don't know. It could go work. I do know this much.
You don't get to where he is without having the ability to. Yeah, like I've seen him will teams to
victory.
Yeah, I've heard him call everybody to the center, speak, and change the temperament of
That's the problem.
How things felt.
But do you remember when he posted that shit to Instagram after everything was said and done and he had to, make that mea culpa, that apology?
Yep.
Everybody was dissecting that and the
different.
And the consensus was
he ruined it. He jacked it up. Tone
we
deaf.
don't fucking believe you.
It was tone deaf.
Yeah, but
it was horrible timing.
He was going for sympathy and he missed the mark.
I think that's cap. I don't think he was going for sympathy.
I don't think he was going for sympathy neither.
I don't think he was going for sympathy at all.
He was 100% going for sympathy.
I don't think so.
I'm just saying I don't believe that. I think he was acting fast, trying to do damage control on top of a story, and it was classless. It was tactless.
What you think happens when that prosecutor stands across from you?
Eric Menendez. I mean, not Eric, Lau Menendez is what I think.
I don't think so.
I think he's going to be more Lau Menendez on that stand than Eric Menendez.
I think him getting on the stand is going to fuck him up because once they start, now they're going to bring the Cassie video in there, make you explain that because they already try to create a defense. You can't defend that.
Yes, he can. He can't defend it. He's going to be apologetic. He's not going to try to defend it. He's going to be apologetic.
We don't know what he's going to do.
He's already been apologetic.
No,
for the Cassie video,
the lawyer's already speaking to defend it, though.
He's not on trial for the Cassie shit, though.
No, he's not. But now that comes in, all we got to do is prove you to be a liar. So now we can sit in here and break down your character and start, we question you about this, question you about some of these other things that now you can't really defend.
He's going to cop to it. It's just right.
He's going to cop to it. And he's going to blame it on, I was high out of my mind. I was in a total different mental and emotional space, and I'm sorry. I should have never done that.
And
he's going to cop.
And they're laying the groundwork for that because that's what a lot of
his lawyer's also going to prep him. You do know that, right?
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what's the one thing that the lawyer can't prep you for? Is what the prosecution decides to do and switch up. Because just as much as he has that apology moment, he also has moments after that where he started calling to his friends to speak to his character, which does not look apologetic.
But that is part of the prep. part of the prep is I am going to cross-examine you as the other attorney. Now, what he can't prep for is the sentiment of that jury.
Yeah.
And that's what every lawyer tells you. The once the jury comes in, it ain't on us no more, and they can feel however the fuck they want to feel.
The lawyer's definitely going to play devil's advocate. He's going to play his side and how he would examine him, and he's going to have to step out of his shoes and play how the defendants or the state, well, the federal government in this case, would approach it.
But like Joe is saying, some of that leader shit that I'm going to pull everybody around me, sometimes that can have a negative effect because now this moment, we don't need to see that. We need you to sit here and answer these questions and not try to control the room. So he might come in there thinking that he can control the room with that type of thinking. We've seen people use their ego on the stand.
Puff's legal bills will be well over 7 figures.
Oh, for sure.
And these niggas are going to have him. You can't do that. Them niggas, Puff is going to be acting like he being in fucking Color Purple too.
And he won't be the...
Also, you don't get to where Puff is without being able to take instruction. I don't care what the public thinks of him.
Yeah, true.
He can take instruction and apply it.
New Joe Budden.